So I have another bull case for AMC. My first bull case was when AMC was trading under $3 and I posted it on a subreddit called Penny Stocks. I basically never trade penny stocks, but AMC was too good to be true at the time. I had a small position of 1,000 shares at $2.70. Then I bought another 1,000 shares at $3, which is still a small position for me, but I wanted to play it safe just in case. I ended up making well over $20,000 in this trade. You can see on my other video of Chamash versus CNBC reporter, in the profit loss section, I had over $18,000 of profit just for that day. Now let's get back to the main subject of what's going to happen with AMC now. This is just my opinion and it's not intended to be financial advice before I get into this. My position now are short puts on AMC, which is bullish for new investors that don't know much about options. I'm doing this because I'm smart enough to protect my downside risk just in case the worst happens, and I'm okay with taking a limited amount of profit in exchange for downside risk protection. So like I said, I'm bullish on AMC, but this doesn't mean I think that there's going to be a parabolic move to $20 or anything like that. I think it's reasonable to see AMC at $11 by summer. I'm bullish on the market in general for many reasons, such as reopening of states, more vaccine dosages spread across the nation, and the Fed. In my first bull case, I stated that AMC needed to raise enough capital to survive the coronavirus, which is roughly around $700 million. Now, not only have they done that, but they have exceeded expectations by raising much more due to the rise of price from $8 a share to $20 a share overnight. They have enough cash to survive COVID, and bankruptcy is completely off the table, just like the CEO said. Keep in mind, $2.50 was the price of the stock when bankruptcy was on the table and AMC's future was looking pretty bad. It's only a matter of time for theaters to start reopening and revenue to increase substantially from these levels of reported revenue we've seen in the past 2 quarters. Now, let's say AMC isn't operating at 100% capacity, not that I expect it to anyway, but I still think revenue will be way higher than it is right now. We'll probably see around $800 million of revenue. Not this coming earnings report, but the following. The reason I believe this is not just because the theaters are reopening, but now more than ever, people want to get out and enjoy their life now that they've been trapped at home, or at least spend a significant amount of time at home comparable to previous times. With this increase of revenue, the public will see AMC is slowly climbing out of the hole, which will attract investors and raise the valuation from $1.9 billion. Are movie theaters going to go out of business? Not yet, they aren't. Can they go out of business in the future? Maybe, or maybe a company like Amazon will come around and buy it. After all, Amazon was reportedly in talks to buy out AMC in May of 2020. Short interest is still relatively high. The last time I checked, it was 66% of the float. For those not familiar with float is the shares of a company that are issued to the public that are available for investors to trade. But overall, I think we will see an uptrend till the summer. Volatility is not out of the question, but up is the direction that we will see, in my opinion. The only bearish sentiment, in my opinion, is there's possible share dilution if AMC issues more shares to the public, and maybe overly aggressive shorting as the price starts to go up. Thanks for watching, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.